who are dealing with cancer now, who are in cancer treatment, you know, what would you advise them? What would you say to them, in terms of mental, how to keep themselves strong and, keep going and keep receiving the treatment and also doing the necessary effect that's needed on their side because they might be broken mentally and
Hmm.
for them. So, what is your advice for them?
Well, fear is a major issue for those that have cancer. It hits immediately as soon as the doctor says you
Mm,
have cancer. And fear shuts down your immune system. It actually hinders your immune system from functioning, and we need our immune systems to fight the cancer. So
yeah.
it's important not to deny the fear, but to process it and work in, even if you have to be alongside of fear for a period of time, finding the positive people in your family and your life, your positive friends, and encouraging, getting spending time with them to encourage you, but also making sure that you have people around you that you can share your fears with, that won't negate them, won't deny them, won't tell you you're silly for feeling that way because they don't know what you're experiencing. But they will encourage you and give you the positives and remind you of the hard things you've already come through in your life. And you can do this too. So you need someone to be there as your cheerleader,
Mm,
but not someone that won't acknowledge that you do have fear, that, someone that can support you. And sometimes I've had to encourage clients to step away from a relationship if that person just constantly brings them down. That really, the way they speak, the way they respond to conversation just causes them to feel heavier.
mm,
That's a conversation, that's a relationship you need to maybe step back from for a period of time so that it's not an extra battle you have to go through when you're working through. One thing that I highly recommend for mental health is time spent out in nature.
yeah.
I don't think we acknowledge the value of nature and our body's interaction with it. It seems so silly or simple or woo woo in some ways, but our connection with nature is genuine. And when you can spend time outside around the trees, around bushes, not around concrete and
Yeah.
buildings, getting away from that setting and getting into a park or a place where you can feel the nature, maybe even have sand or grass under your bare feet, because there's an aspect, they call it grounding,
Yeah.
and you are barefoot on the earth. It can be sand, grass, dirt, mud, although that's not something I enjoy much. But that you get negative ions up into your body, and it can help with pain control. So the benefit of being out barefoot on the earth is it's documented in a lot of science studies, and that can really help what's going on in the mind as well. um,
Yeah.
it may be that they need to start a practice of journaling, unloading their thoughts onto paper to process them and get them out instead of holding them up and you know tying yourself up with this stuff going on and on and on in your head. It's going to work against you.